Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nathaniel, aka Nathanias. And today, something very awesome has happened. Just in case you're literally blind, but somehow watching this video, there's a new co-op commander that's been released. His name is Alarak, the High Lord of the Tal'Darim. He is one of the most rude characters in the StarCraft II Legacy of the Void campaign. He is mean. He is not lean. Well, actually, I guess he's kind of lean. Look at those not childbearing hips. And he hates you. This new commander came out today. Today is the 13th of September in the year 2016. And he is a Protoss commander. As you can see, obviously, I have him at level 1 because the game, he literally just came out today. Just wanted to go through a little bit about him. He is a Protoss commander. Obviously, we've already gone over that. He's recommended for experienced players. That means anybody can play him, of course. You can play with him on the map. So you have an Alarak unit that's on the map. And you lead a deadly army of Tal'Darim units. So he has supplicants. They are short-range warriors. They're basically like zealots. They spawn in 2 at a time. They attack ground units. And if Alarak runs out of health, these things literally kill themselves to restore his hit points and shields. Slayer. It's a Blink Stalker. Havoc. It's a sentry that detects and increases the range of your units. High Templar that shoots a disco ball of death. Vanguard, the thing that's really overpowered in the Saber mod. Wrathwalker, single shot Colossus that can attack everything. War Prism, nice pun. And Photon Cannon. Wow, who would have guessed what that is? Alarak is pretty badass himself. We're gonna play a mission with him. I don't know what mission we're gonna get. I'm gonna do a different video where I go over the new mission that's been added to the game. So I won't play that one right now. Let's play a different map with Alarak. Perhaps, yeah, let's play Chain of Ascension with him. We can talk a little bit about his abilities, take a look at him, the things that he can do. Some other changes were made to co-op, by the way, in case you are not aware. By the way, this is also going to count as our Co-op King video, episode 1, level 1 Alarak. For those of you wondering, we'll be doing another Co-op King series, not Mutation King, regular Co-op King. Alarak is going to be our next set. But there were another set of changes that were made to co-op. All your natural expansions have rocks on them. You already knew that. But now there are rocks on the gas geysers. So basically there were some really big nerfs to... There were some pretty big nerfs to Vorazun. So if those of you guys are wondering, Vorazun, her ability to spawn the 4 Dark Templar at the beginning of the game when you use the boost on initial Spear of Adun energy, that has actually been completely removed. If you want to do the 4 DTs, you must wait for their full cooldown at the start of the game. So basically works like waiting for any of your commanders to spawn, like a Zagara or a Kerrigan. You cannot immediately cast Shadow Guard as Vorazun, and because there are rocks over your gas geysers, in the natural, you can no longer take an instant expansion worth of gas as Vorazun. So Vorazun's ramp up has been extremely heavily slowed down. The best commanders for fast expands have now become probably Alarak. I'd say a bit better than him is probably still Swan. Swan's probably the easiest to expand with because you can just use the multiple workers building together. I'm queued for a game, by the way. We're getting into it. Sorry, I can't help it. Nobody else is searching co-op at this literal exact second. And who else is really good at taking fast bases? I guess Zagara can build a lot of lings very early on, so we shall see where all of that goes. So we do have a game now. We're going to be teamed up with a Karax. Like I said, Chain of Ascension. We're going to go through the new co-op map in a separate video. I want to make this one all about Alarak because I think he is so fun. I played a little bit with him last night on the Asian server, but now we have a fresh account. He's level 1. I could take you through all of his abilities. He is easily going to be one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful commander. I still don't think he's going to be as strong as Karax. Karax is probably the strongest commander now that Vorazun has been nerfed so heavily. And I say that because Karax, with all of his upgrades and the instant photon cannon, instant pylon, He has the most indestructible army, unless you're playing the current mutation this week with all the missiles and nukes and all that jazz. And that video is already up on my YouTube channel. So Alarak is going to be a tier 1 commander for sure. As you guys can see, we have started. So Alarak, he's got an extremely badass set of skins. He starts warping in. So it's not like the eggs that, well, it pretty much is like the egg that Kerrigan and Zagara started. As you guys can see, there's even a badass skin for the probes. And my teammate left. Alright. Alright, we're going to re-queue. God. It would happen that as soon as we finally get a game, my teammate leaves. So... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our level 1 Abathur Brutal video. Welcome to another episode of Co-op Kings. We have finally managed to get another game. We are going to be matched up with a level 85 Vorazun. I'm going to try to stitch these together, so if everything goes well, this is not actually the start of the video, but we were in a really long queue. We were in like a really long queue, so if it cuts off anywhere weird and just jumps to this, you know why. Let's hope our teammate doesn't just bail. I got this. I got this. The first thing I'll do is be like, fam, yo, I'm not new. Please don't leave me. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. So we're playing with the new commander, Alarak. Already went over some of the beginning stuff earlier in terms of what he has. Oh wow, she has a special line. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. She has a special line when you're playing as Alarak. It's actually pretty awesome. That's actually pretty awesome. So, as you can see, Alarak has a couple abilities. Deadly Charge. Can't really see it all that well. Basically, Intercept. It's like Charge. It's literally like Zealot Charge. It's pretty much it. I think my teammate's playing on hard difficulties, so it's going to be a little bit slower, but that's fine. In case you guys didn't know, I'm playing Brutal. But my teammate, I can get matched up with someone who's playing on hard mode just because it couldn't find a game. Couldn't find someone for me to play with. But yeah, he warps in just like any other character that comes in out of an egg, like any of the Zerg heroes. You start with an ability, Structure Overcharge, so it's 90-second cooldown, and it literally is Photon Overcharge. That's what it is. You can use it on any building though, including your teammates, so you can give it to your teammates' buildings. I could use it on his assimilator, his dark pylon, even if he got attacked. So it gives me a lot of options for being able to help defend. So if you're out on the map and Amon decides he wants to go for a counterattack, you do have some options for being able to deal with all of the things that he can throw your way. I love the skins on all of the units Alarak has. These probes. They have the badass Tal'Darim assimilator. Now I can't wait for this in ladder. When the collection comes out later this year. I think skins like these are going to be really awesome to play with, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that, as I'm sure stuff like this is going to be in when Blizzard releases the collection later this year, so should be awesome. Should be absolutely awesome. And this is the mission where you have to stop Amon's champion from defeating Janara in Rakshir. You still have all the other normal stuff. Warp gate, all that jazz, researching. You have your ascendants, your supplicants, your havocs, your slayers. And once Alarak comes out, you will know the fierceness.
Is there some reason only one army is offering me support? If you allow me to fail here, I will challenge you next time.
I love this. I love that she has her own lines just for talking to Alarak. Having Alarak in your game actually changes the lines that Janara has, which is amazing to think about. It's actually such a good attention to detail. I mean, it's Blizzard, right? We expect that out of them. If they hadn't done that, we probably would have been like pretty disappointed. Alright, so you can see we've got Alarak now. He's on the field. My teammate has used their time stop. You have your abilities, your charge. He has the destruction wave, which is literally the same ability from the campaign. Take your 8RT Fox. As you can see, It's very strong. Alarak is a beast. Alright, help me push the cart. We've got to move the payload. And these are the ascendants, the supplicants. Help, move, payload, please. I feel like I'm playing Overwatch. Yeah, Alarak is extremely strong, very powerful, but not so powerful on his own. Needed to make that point. You do need to keep your supplicants nearby as they will heal him automatically. I totally did that on purpose. Totally 100% on purpose, guys. I would never do that. I would never make a mistake. I just want you guys to know I've never made a mistake in my whole entire life, ever. At all. For real, I promise. Alright. Well, you know what we can do? Is can overcharge pylons that aren't even built yet.
Do try to stay out of my way.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, High Lord Alarak. I got the supplicants now. We're ready to rock and roll. Get the Havoc for extra range. Alright. I don't think my teammate is a 300 APM Korean god, sadly. Oh, Shadow Guard. Okay, that helps. Now, having the supplicants nearby is really important because if Alarak's health drops to 0, the supplicants will just die automatically. Like, they will just straight up die. So, it's very, very important to keep the supplicants close. And Alarak is pretty much unkillable. I do want to expand, though. Alright. But Alarak is pretty strong. He has an anti-air attack. He has normal ground attack, shields, and armor. So he is a beast. You can actually get the little robot dudes cloaked as well from the Cyber Core. They have the lock-on ability that makes the units take extra damage as well. So they're very strong. And Alarak can pretty much destroy any ground army very easily. But he also restores health upon killing enemy units. So Alarak's pretty much a god. He's pretty indestructible. Alright, I gotta expand. Ah!
Your base is becoming a liability.
Alright, let's take our expansion now at long last. Oh, come on! It's getting out of hand, don't you think? I guess there's no rocks on your natural on this map. A burrowed Ultralisk. Really getting out of hand. Alright, well I think we're in the clear now. Let's take our expansion.
Hybrids. I cannot stand against them for long. Kill them before I am overwhelmed.
At level 1 on Brutal, you can really see Alarak doesn't give a damn.
Activating time stop. Attack.
Well, that helps. By the way, I learned yesterday, fun fact, Alarak's ability to overcharge buildings works on non-owned buildings. You can use it on your teammate structures. You can use it on your teammate structures, and it will also work on floating Terran buildings. Probably my favorite part of it. But yeah, he's literally unkillable as long as you have supplicants nearby. And as you can see, my supplicants are all dead, but we did manage to survive the fight, so it's all good. They don't say my life for ire. They say my life for the High Lord, because they know. Everybody wants on that. Alright, we just keep pushing. Just gotta get more ascendants, keep Alarak beefed up. Somebody asks, is Alarak free? Alarak costs $5. Yeah, Alarak doesn't care about anything. He's pretty much an unstoppable monster. Just gotta make supplicants to feed him, and it's all good. Killed my detection. Feels bad, man.
I can sense the elemental's unrest. Slay it before it scurries away to breed.
Yeah, Alarak's insanely strong. You don't really have many abilities or other units that you can work with because he's level 1, obviously. But he's still extremely powerful. And he has the single-shot Colossi that do insane amounts of damage. There's really not much to spend your gas on, though, since you're pretty much just building supplicants. You can get the Ascendants later on, which are pretty much his High Templar, but they're not available, obviously, at the start. None of the commanders come with all of their units by default.
Amon's hybrids are greatly enhancing his champion's strength. They must be eliminated immediately.
Alright, we got more hybrid bros to deal with. Could probably bring a probe, help cannon rush through this. Yep, your buildings that aren't even finished yet can all be used to overcharge.
End to this elemental vermin. Crush this one if you can spare the warriors to do so. Such troublesome creatures. Slay the last one when you have the chance.
Literally just kills droves and droves of units.
Ready to attack.
He just kills so much. Why are they running? Hybrid noob? Has this guy never played hybrids before? But yeah, as long as your supplicants are here, he's unkillable. You can try all you want, brah. Where are my colossi? There they go. There they are. There they are. Anyway, as you can see, Alarak is extremely powerful.
Enemy supplicants are headed toward their champion. Kill them all.
Enemy supplicants. Okay, they're dead. As you guys can see, I wasn't joking. Alarak is a monster.
An enemy base stands in the way of my victory. Tear it down and grind the rubble into dust.
Must I compensate for your weakness?
Oh, we gotta move it. Keep it moving, boys.
You have destroyed all of the elementals in the surrounding area. Your penchant for violence is impressive.
Why is it moving backwards? Why is it moving backwards? No. Come. Come to me. You're not hitting my colossi, mate. Alarak is just an absolutely unstoppable monster. Alright, this is it, the final fight, right? Coming up right now.
These hybrids possess immense psionic power. Destroy them, or that power will belong to their champion. Amon's worshippers are augmenting
Yep,
their champion's
he's a
power.
beast.
Do not allow this to continue.
Oh! That stack up, though. But he can't die because he has the supplicants. Easy. Easy peasy, mate. We got it, boys.
It is time to conclude this duel. Give me your power.
It is time to conclude this duel. Woo woo. There you guys go. Level 1 Alarak Brutal.
I have no intention of challenging you myself today.
Huh. I like that her voice lines are different when you're playing as Alarak. It's also funny because she doesn't address the other commander at all. So there you guys go. That's level 1 Alarak. And I'll show you guys the level up that we get. Fight against my auto scene switcher. So you guys can see, of course, you get all the normal bonuses. First win of the day, yada, yada, yada. Bang, bang, boom. Alarak level 2, we unlocked overcharge amplification. So the structure, the Frozen Overcharge, now also gives an extra 200 hit point shield during its duration. So that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then level 3 will unlock faster cooldown and range on Deadly Charge. So pretty sweet stuff there. So thank you guys very much for checking this out. This has been Alarak level 1 Brutal Co-op Kings. I'll see you guys next time.